Okay, so here we have our freeze dryer load. 3 trays of chicken that I cooked in the slow cooker and then drained. And with that juice that I drained from this chicken, I made some chicken gravy, homemade chicken gravy with basically the chicken broth and some flour and a tablespoon of chicken broth with seasoning, and made some nice gravy out of that. So let's get it bagged up. I'm going to want to end up for my chickens and gravy with 8 servings. So I'm just going to cut this into 8. So I kind of got an idea. No question, that's dry. All right. So let's get our 8 bags. I'm using the 1-point Mylar bags, and I'm using the thick ones because I'm going to be reconstituting in hot water. I don't have any smaller ones in this, right? I use the smaller 7mm bag. So I'm going to squeeze most of that air out. Like I always say, I'm going to bag all this stuff up, seal it in the Mylar like this, and then once everything's bagged, I'm going to go back, open my O2 absorbers, and put O2 absorbers in each bag, label it, and heat seal it. But I do all that off camera because especially during the humid summer months, and we're getting that way now, we want to get this stuff bagged up as quick as possible and out of the air. And likewise, we're going to take 8 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 4. Kind of gives me an idea of what my portion size are there. Basically, I'm going to fill these bags. And this stuff is dry. Now for the rest of this, I got my 8 servings there. I'm just going to dump into a 1 gallon this last tray, and we'll use that for something else at a later date. I got an idea for it. Okay, so there you have it. I got it all bagged up. We'll get it O2 absorbers in there. I'm going to put 100 cc's in the gallon bag. And let's see what I got left of it. And no, I'm going to put 300 cc in the gallon bag and 100 in each one of those. There we have it. 8 packages of chicken and gravy meals in a Mylar bag, all ready to be put away in my long-term storage. So let me get this table cleared off. We'll open one up and we'll do a taste test and put it all together. See you then. Okay, let's get this opened up. butterscotch pudding, stovetop stuffing, my accessories pack, my chicken, mixed vegetables, gravy, and my 300cc O2 absorber. Alright. Let's get some hot water here. Okay, there's some hot water. Let's get the chicken rehydrating. Okay, so I'm just going to pour that hot water in there. Basically, I'm going to cover that chicken up because we're going to drain the excess water off that it don't use. Zip lock that shut. Put that off to the side. Alright, gravy. O2 absorber, we gotta take those out, and I gotta fish that one out of that chicken. I forgot about that. Gotta find it. Alright, let's get that O2 absorber out of there. There it is. We don't want to eat an O2 absorber. Alright, let's put some water in this gravy. We're going to be gentle on this. We don't want too runny of a gravy. Lots of flavor on that. Zip lock that shut. Give that a good shake. Get that all moist down at the bottom. I find it on the powdered stuff, the bottom down here, it gets caught up in these folds, so you want to make sure you get water down inside that to reconstitute it all. Lovely. Mixed vegetables, that's some more hot water. O2 absorber. Again, we can over pour this because we're going to drain the water off. So we want plenty of water to rehydrate that. Again, give that a good shake. Alright. Need some more hot water. So far I've used 2 cups of water. And the stuffing. O2 absorber. And let's put this in. We're going to try and do this a little sparingly too. Alright. Okay, while that's rehydrating, let's do our butterscotch pudding. Dig that O2 out of there. I'm going to give this a little crush like that. Just kind of, I've coarsely crushed that when I put it in. So I want to make sure it's nice and powdery, because it reconstitutes better with no lumps. And some cold water. Not too much. I'm probably going to put about a quarter of a cup to start with. That might be too much from the feel of it. I didn't put a lot of pudding in these pouches, and I think I made that too watery, but we'll get over it. I'm just pinching that when I felt trying to find any lumps in it. Alright, put the cold stuff over there. Let's open up our accessory pouch. Which we have some sweet tea, a spoon, a straw for our sweet tea, salt and pepper, what do they call these? A coin towelette, which we're going to drop in some warm water when we're finished, and that'll expand to a nice little towelette, and a napkin. Alright, so let me get rid of all this. The vacuum process kind of bent my straw up. My vacuum sealed that tube, or that packet. Alright, let's get the tea rehydrating. Now I know I want to put a cup of water in that, because that's how much tea powder I put in there. I didn't put any O2 absorber in my tea because O2 absorbers and sugar don't go together. The sugar tends to clump up, and sugar is supposed to keep forever anyway, so. Alright, just lock that shut. Give it a good shake, get it all mixed up. Alright, I'm going to open that back up. And I'm going to use my 2 fingers on the inside and poke this straw through, like that. Shove that in, then we'll zip lock it back shut again. Let me give that a taste. Ah yeah, perfect. Alright. Let's dish some of this out. We'll put it in here. Chicken. What I'm going to do with this chicken is I'm going to pour off any excess water in there. So that it's not runny. see what we got. Look at that. Does that look good or what? That's a lot of chicken. But we're hungry, so we will enjoy that. Alright, let's put some gravy on that. Give it one more little quick knead. This we're going to have to kind of roll out of the package because I did not add a lot of water because I like a thicker gravy. That looks like it reconstituted very nicely. I'm happy with that for homemade gravy. Oh yeah, that looks good. Alright, what we got left? Mixed vegetables. Once again, I'm going to drain the excess water off. That looks good. My stuffing. That feels pretty good. Let's see what it looks like. Let's see what the stuffing came out like. Does that look good or what? That tastes good. And let's go ahead and plate up our butterscotch pudding, which I think is going to be a little bit runny, but that's all right. Again, I'm going to roll the packet to try and squeeze the best of it all out. We're going to get it all. No, it's not too runny. It looks about right. Actually, it looks really good. That is good. Okay. Let's do a taste test on that. Let me get a close-up of that. Because that, my friends, looks like a meal for a king. Check that out. Beautiful chicken and gravy, stuffing, mixed vegetables, and some delicious butterscotch pudding on the side there for dessert. There's really just one thing left to do, and that's for us to dig in and see what it tastes like. Let's see how it rehydrated. First things first, I want to try this chicken. Yeah. Nice and flavorful from that gravy. but I'm going to add a little bit of pepper to that. That chicken rehydrated really well. Nothing special was done with the chicken when I made that. I just cooked it in the crock pot and drained off the juice at the end when it was done. That is good. And with that juice, I poured that into a saucepan, put some flour paste that I mixed up, and a little bit of bouillon seasoning. Made a nice gravy out of that over the stove top. And the gravy rehydrated very well as well. That good. Mixed vegetables. These were frozen, but I did cook them. Because I tried freeze drying frozen vegetables and uncooked, and they were good. But I like the texture of the cooked vegetables, so I just brought them to a boil basically on the stove. Let them cool down and drained them. And there you go, mixed vegetables, very good. This is stovetop stuffing. I made it according to the box directions for the stovetop, and then just trayed it up and freeze dried it. I use butter and everything in it. Rehydrated very well. I was afraid it would get too mushy, but just like fresh. When you're rehydrating the stuffing, you'll obviously want to be careful not to overdo the water, which I didn't do. It came out nice. Ma'am, this is absolutely delicious. There's a complete meal there, let me tell you. Very happy with that. Alright. I could sit here and eat all this on camera, but you would get bored with it. So let's try this butterscotch pudding. Again, the butterscotch pudding is made to the box directions, instant pudding, and freeze dried. And once it's freeze dried, when I package it, I crunch it all up and package it that way. Pudding just does so well reconstituted. I mean, that's going to be my go-to dessert because it's so easy to do. It's got a lot of calories in that if you were in an emergency situation. A lot of flavor, and it's just easy to do and tastes delicious. Yeah, there you go. That's good stuff. I used 2 boxes of pudding. So, according to the directions, whatever that says. And then what I did was put that in a tray, and then I divided that into 8 sections, because I was making 8 meals, just to give you an idea. And then to reconstitute that, I added a quarter. So basically, it was an 1/8 of 2 boxes of pudding for the pudding mix, freeze dried, and then I added a 1/4 cup of water to that, and it rehydrated perfectly. That's good. This chicken really rehydrates so well. Shredded. The chunk chicken, I've never really successfully done it to where I've been happy with the whole breast. But shredded is so easy to do, and it rehydrates very quickly. I love it. Oh yeah. Top that off with a nice sip of sweet tea. This is sweet tea, instant sweet tea with lemon from Lipton's that you can buy in the store. And I just put the right amount in my pouch to add 1 cup water. Call this my chicken and gravy meal in a Mylar bag MRE. Just add water. Delicious. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.